Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, from around the internet. This is Apophis 2112, and you are watching the final installment of my 4-part series covering each class in Battlefield. This is a Paradox Company video, and first I'd like to say thank you for all the support on the first few videos, and I hope that you find this one helpful. I've been personally looking forward to this because sniping is really the reason that I play Battlefield, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Now I'm going to give you just a couple of tips and give you some of the advice on how I got to my first service star for the Recon class, and just kind of give you some of my advice and some of my thoughts. So you'll notice while you're watching this video that I am using primarily 3 different weapons: the M40A5, the SRR61, which looks pretty damn similar to the intervention from Call of Duty, because it is, and the L96A1, which you will also recognize from the Call of Duties. But those are just a few of the guns in the game. There are so many sniper rifles in this game, and my suggestion is really just feel them out for yourself, and I'm gonna get into kind of how you do that. Now, in the past videos I compared the stats of each gun, but I'm not going to do that this video, because really for sniper rifles all that matters is velocity and bullet drop. So basically how fast it goes before it drops. Like, velocity and bullet drop pretty much go hand in hand, no matter what sniper rifle you're using, unless it's like a semi-auto one. A headshot is going to drop them. Now in Battlefield 3 it wasn't like that, but it was like that in Battlefield 2. It's basically combining Bad Company 2's headshots with Battlefield 3's sniping, which I really like, because I like Bad Company's 2 sniping better. I thought it made it unique, and I think it was a really good choice for them to go with sniping being the way it is in Battlefield 4. Now I'm going to start off my tips by saying that this is Battlefield. This is not Call of Duty. This is not any other game in terms of sniping. You aren't going to be going for quick scopes all the time, and you're going to want to play from a distance. So sniping is all done from a distance. There is ways of quick scoping. There is ways of, I mean, you saw me quick scope a helicopter in one of my other videos. I'll leave that in the description below. But there is ways of quick scoping, but it really isn't, unless you're right up there, like right up on them, you're gonna have to get a headshot to get a kill. And there are ways to do it at up close range, but you aren't gonna want to play this sniping like you do in other games. And I know that's kind of no shit, but still. Also, once in terms of attachments, once you'll start being able to chain together different snipes and stuff like that once you really get down the field, and that's all going to be done with more close range shots with the 8x scope, and then you'll get the variable scope, which is 14 times, and then eventually you'll get a 40, and then if you're lucky you get a 20, which the 20 is probably my favorite, but I can work with the 40, especially with the variable zoom on it. The variable zoom is really good to help you kind of hone in your shot and kind of figure it out. And once you figure out the drop, really it's all a matter of putting it above their head and then just hoping you get it there. And then the more you do it, the more you know that that's where you're going to put it. And also, I mean, that's one of the things that's great about Battlefield, is that when you shoot them on the run, you put it up and to the right, and then you get that shot, and it's the most satisfying thing ever. I really think that sniping in Battlefield is probably the best sniping in any multiplayer game. I really do. I stand by that statement. And anyway, once you start getting the headshots down and all that down, you're gonna really always want to put on the straight bolt attachment, because the straight bolt attachment makes it so it's much more of a fluid motion, and you get to that next round a lot faster. I don't care what gun you're using, you're always going to want to use a straight bolt, unless you're using a bipod with a 40 times scope from really far away. You're always going to use a straight bolt. Once you start getting good, you're going to start realizing that sniper rifles are probably probably the most versatile class of all of them, because really you can get kills close range, you can get kills long range, and one of the big things with sniping, one of the big tips I have is always, if you hit them in the chest, pull out your pistol and get that second shot, because there is no way that you will be able to get. It's a very versatile class. You have a lot of good secondary gadgets at your disposal, like Semtex grenades, not Semtex grenades, C4 chargers. And it's just a very good class to play as, and it's probably my favorite class to play as in Battlefield. This is the last of my 4-part series. Thanks for sticking in. We're going to be moving more on to Titanfall, but I just started playing the new Naval Strike maps, and I gotta say that they're beautiful, and I really dig them, so I'll try and get a gameplay out there for you guys. This has been Apophis 2112. Thank you for watching. Signing out.